President Biden, as you mentioned, facing some backlash from Muslim and Arab Americans over his response to the war. They say they could basically turn on him and that he could lose tens of thousands of votes coming up in the 2024 presidential election. Our Jorge Ventura is joining us with a little more light on this story. Jorge, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Adrienne. This could be a potential disaster for President Biden with the election cycle heating up in 2024. It's a key swing state. Former President Donald Trump picked up the state in 2016, and President Biden narrowly won the state in 2020. And President Biden did so with the help of 35,000 Muslim and Arab voters who overwhelmingly voted for him. But that could change with that key voting bloc telling NewsNation they feel betrayed by Biden for supporting Israel and its bombing of Gaza. More than 5,000 civilians have died since the fighting has broke out, according to Gaza's Ministry of Health, which has prompted accusations of war crimes. Abula, a Palestinian American from Dearborn, Michigan, is one of the thousands of Arab Americans that voted for Biden in 2020 and even was a fellow for the campaign. But he says he will not vote for Biden in 2024 and will instead leave his ticket blank in protest.
As Arab Americans, as Muslim Americans, we are standing up and we're saying, you needed us to come save you in Michigan, in a state like Michigan, a swing state where Trump won by only 10,000 votes in 2016. You asked us to support you. We came out, we voted for you, we supported you. 70% of us voted for you. But right now, you needed us to save you in that election. We are going to save ourselves from you because you are sitting idly by and watching our family and our community live in a genocide and doing nothing about it.
Many Muslim and Arab voters have family members living in Gaza trying to survive Israeli airstrikes. And many are worried about the targeting of innocent people in Gaza. That's top of the mind for Lexi Sinan, a Palestinian American from Detroit who voted for Biden in 2020, but will not for next year.
My first concern right now is a ceasefire and to end the genocide that's happening in Gaza. As a Palestinian American, to see my people being genocided in front of the world and not a single leader has done anything to stop these indiscriminate war crimes and the genocide that the people of Palestine are facing.
The Biden administration has cautioned Israel to not be blinded by rage and to avoid civilian casualties in Gaza. Israel has said that their goal is to eradicate Hamas terrorists and reduce civilian deaths by all means. With tensions high across the nation and violent protests happening, Jewish and Palestinian Americans are worried about hate crimes targeting them, like the recent stabbing of a 6-year-old boy and his mom in Illinois, who police say were targeted because they are Muslim.
But we're not voting for the top of the ticket. We're not voting for somebody, again, who has whose rhetoric, whose lies, and whose actions have only hurt more Palestinians in Gaza and who have resulted in a 6-year-old in Chicago being stabbed 26 times. That's because of false narratives and lies that have been told from the White House.
And voters say this doesn't mean that they'll vote for former President Donald Trump, but simply just sit out in protest, which could be costly for Biden as each vote counts in a swing state like Michigan, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.